We did.
All right.
Turn.
All right. So for this discussion, we're going to be talking a couple like segments of horror movie news. We're going to talk Evil Dead a little bit.
Yes.
Thank you.
I know me and Sean have seen the new Evil Dead Burn. I don't think Adam and John have yet. I don't think John's ever going to go watch it because John doesn't do scary movies.
Yeah.
No. No.
John could have had fun with Moana. No, not yet.
So
Guys, we should talk about the scariest movie of the year, Moana, the live action movie. That was a really scary movie, y'all.
Did they ruin Tamatoa?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Are you gonna watch it?
Dom and Cassie
I'm
went and
going
saw
to
it.
watch it.
Well,
I'm gonna watch
Tamatoa is my favorite part
Moana?
of the movie, so.
Daddy, hi.
Hi, you want to come say hi?
What can I say?
It's a casting.
All right, Cassie, what you think about the Moana movie?
I loved the Moana movie.
Oh yeah, what'd you like about it?
I like Moana.
Like Moana.
And I like Pua.
You like Pua.
And I like Maui. Turn into animals. He does that.
He goes, chee-hoo!
And the chicken is his snack.
His chicken is his snack. What's the chicken's name?
Hey.
Good job.
But he calls him Yum Yums.
Yum yums.
He calls him Yum Yums.
Yum Yums.
Yeah. Mom calls him that.
Oh
He does
wow.
call him yum yum.
And McWana says, it's hey.
Ah, okay.
Alright, baby, come on. Time to go lay down.
Better at hosting this than I am.
Say goodnight to everybody.
Good night.
That was funny. Who's playing sound?
I think that's Sean.
That's me.
Guess who played the sirens? When I said you couldn't get a call.
It was Sean. Oh God, I have nightmares of that song.
Yeah, I'm glad we have dual Spotify now.
Yeah, I would. Dominique would put that song on repeat whenever I was listening to music. So no matter how many times I skip it, it would just keep coming on.
Hey, you did it back.
And that was a true horror movie experience.
Alright, come on, baby. Come. Bring in my fleether boy. I'm sorry. Where are we sleeping?
Are they still here?
No, they left already.
Go to Aspen's room.
Okay, come on, baby.
All right, so
What?
we were talking Evil Dead, right?
You come, boy.
Yes, let's start with Evil Dead.
All right, Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah, that's it.
I enjoyed the movie. I would like to do an episode of the list on it whenever we can do an episode of the list, which means Adam is going to need to see it.
Why are we
Yeah.
doing the egg?
Adam, did you get to watch Rise?
Rise of the Evil Dead. Yes, we actually did watch Rise of the
Yeah.
Evil Dead. And my wife was pregnant at the time and hated it.
Oh
It
yeah,
must have been a bad time to see it.
yeah. No, that's a stomach churning movie.
Yeah. I remember it was interesting. I was okay with it. I liked it.
Yeah, because you remember when we were doing the ranking like our top 10 scary movies, that was on my list. If I remember correctly, that was like top 3. It's probably recency biased. I haven't watched it again in about a year. I meant to watch it before we went and saw Evil Dead Burn, but yeah, no, I like Rise more than Burn, which is why I'm bringing it up. That being said, I didn't think Burn was a bad movie. It definitely had its fair share of like super grotesque moments. Like the chick making out with the Deadite.
Yes, that made me, I swear, like I said, real quick, and for those who, want to go see Evil Dead Burn, I highly wouldn't recommend eating before or after. Probably starve that day. It was a really nasty movie to sit through. I actually, and I saw Terrifier 3 in theaters 3 times, ironically, and I was fine, but Evil Dead Burn was currently the only movie that has almost made me throw up. Like, it was really nasty.
Which it's crazy. It's got its fair share of grotesque moments, But I'd say, like, as far as gore hounds go, because that's what a lot of people who like Evil Dead are super into, like the kind of like the gore and the special effects. It was relatively tame. It wasn't like Evil Dead Rise where they shoved somebody through a freaking wood chipper at the end, and you had elevators filling with blood and all this other stuff. It was surprisingly tame on the gore front, but it was nasty for a bunch of other stuff.
The reason that Evil Dead Burn for me is way nastier than Rise is because for me it's like those slow, painful, like you could so feel happening to you, like with Burn getting pushed into a wood chipper, that would pretty much kill you. Depending on how you're pushed in there, it would kill you relatively quicker. And an elevator full of blood, I mean, it's just, blood, but like stabbings and the sound of bones and anything, just stuff like that, hits harder.
I raise you the cheese grater scene.
The cheese grater scene was horrible. That would really hurt.
And then the
somebody.
girl eating the glass.
That actually, I'm not gonna lie, when what was her name? Let me see. I have the movie pulled up. Bridget, I believe. Yeah, when Bridget was eating the glass, just hearing the sounds and seeing the glass at the throat, it just no.
John's down there making sound effects.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, they're grotesque movies.
That is almost as bad as your fucking orgy box. And
Hey, man, we don't diss the orgy box. It's a real pain in the ass for everyone involved.
Everybody's invited.
You know what I mean? Connection, sir.
What can I say except my camera froze?
Oh boy.
There you go.
Fix it.
But I mean, yeah. So as far as Evil Dead Burn goes, something, if you're into horror movies and you're into the Evil Dead series, I'd recommend going to see it. I can't wait to score it, like legitimately score it and put it against the other movies in our system.
I will say though, full disclosure though, and spoiler alert for those who have not seen the movie, if you are not a fan of animals getting harmed, do not watch this. Just saying.
Nope.
Just saying.
Yeah. No, the dog
just
does.
an error.
There's a website called Does the Dog Die? That a lot of people have to check before they can watch a movie.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, spoiler alert for those who have not seen the movie, but unfortunately, the scene where the dad stabs the dog is no. I was actually really upset when I watched it. I'm not gonna lie, I was upset. Yeah. I really wanted to hope that was not going to be there. They could have cut that out in my opinion.
And it happened super quick too. I think the dog in Evil Dead 2013 dies too, though.
Yeah, I believe so.
But not on screen. They just find it later.
Yeah, and I mean, finding a dead dog it's sad, yeah, but watch somebody like stab an animal, like, no, I can't do that.
Do that motion again?
No. Seeing somebody stab a dog is not good.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, yeah. He had to get the shake weight motion right.
Right. So, moving on a little bit from the Evil Dead. Did you guys hear the news that they're doing a Friday the 13th prequel series focusing on Pamela Voorhees, and she is being played by Linda Cardellini?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that, I was just like, no, thank you. There are so many other people you could so do.
What's wrong with Velma from Scooby-Doo?
No. She's good in that. Friday the 13th? Absolutely not. I would rather.
Well, I mean, it's a distant prequel series. It's a prequel to the movie. I think it's going to be about how she became a serial killer. I like her as an actress. It looks like it's going to be more of a comedy than horror, which, good for them. I'm not real sure how I feel about that aspect of it, but I mean, Linda Cardellini seems like she's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not gonna lie. Out of there's three big franchises of horror that people like to discuss, and that's Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street, which I'm sure we'll touch base on in a minute because something big just came out with that too. But with Friday the 13th, it's my least favorite of the three. I'm not a huge fan of them because, don't get me wrong, I love Jason Voorhees. I really do. But the original, not the best one in the franchise. I will come out there and say it. I have always said that the reboot is better than the original.
Jason is a Deadite.
I will go out on a limb and say that my favorite Jason movie is Jason X.
Possibly
Freddy versus Jason.
Okay, yeah.
That,
Followed very closely by Freddy versus Jason.
Freddy versus Jason is
Freddy versus
just
Jason was
fun, dude. We should grade that movie too.
That would be a good Halloween movie.
That would be, yes.
Yeah, that if we haven't done Van Helsing yet, have we?
We haven't done what?
No, I think we have done Van Helsing.
I think we went over it. I don't think we scored it.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, when we did our Halloween list, we talked a lot about a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, Van Helsing is definitely one we should look into. That's a pretty good one. It's got some wild mythology to it too.
Yeah.
But like I said, the Friday the 13th prequel series. I mean, obviously, 2009 was the last Friday the 13th anything that really came out except for the game. But I mean, that's just the video game.
That was the
And even
movie
then,
with
since has been
Sam
discontinued.
Winchester, right?
I believe so. It had Derek Mears as Jason.
Yeah, I think Sam Winchester was the main, or Jared Padalecki was the main character in that movie.
I mean, it is nice to hear though, at least that something from Friday the 13th is coming out after it was 2009, so it's been almost 20 years since the last Friday the 13th film came out in theaters.
Yeah. Here,
Which, we could say the same as well.
I need to step away
Franchise
for a
too.
second. Dr. Pepper bottle's going to take my spot. Y'all guys can keep talking. I'll be right back.
So we're going to talk about the biggest problem in the world right now.
It's me.
Hemorrhoids. That is a very big problem in the world right now.
That sounds like a personal problem, Sean. I want to get that looked at.
I love people with them. I'm sorry.
I don't know, did you just put your phone on one of those stands where it tracks your face so it stays on your face?
What?
Did you just put your phone on one of those stands where you can set it to be stuck on your face?
Oh no, I just got a new phone, and so whenever the front camera is on, it automatically tracks my face.
Oh,
That's
cool.
really,
It's
really
like
cool.
built into it. It's
That's cool.
like it follows me around. It's just the camera. It's just sitting on. I have it propped up on a candle.
I have a phone stand holding mine up.
Yeah. I have a phone stand, but it's all the way on the other side of the house, so I don't really want to go get it right now.
Fair enough. Do, 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 do.
Puppy dogs.
Yeah, two of them. Juicy.
She said, "No, I'm not worried about you, bro. I'm trying to sleep."
That's her, and this is him.
Sean, I'm kind of worried about where you have your phone placed right now, bro.
I promise. Here's one him. Here's the other.
Yeah, but you only showed us one at a time, so now I'm like really concerned. Okay. I guess I should be happy you didn't have it propped up on something and showed your hands at the same time. Because I'd be concerned that it popped up on.
No. I just have my phone sitting at a comfortable angle.
Really comfortable with that. That's a perfect
Yeah,
viewing.
sure. You gotta chill.
Oh, that's right. We're probably still recording. He'll cut this part out. It's fine.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Quit licking me.
Trying to pull up the top 10 list that we did when we did our top 10 horror movies.
Oh.
Aren't they coming out with a new Resident Evil soon?
Yes, they are.
They are. Yeah, I think
That's
so.
what I might see.
It looked really good.
If only because I really enjoyed the other movies they made, which might have just been because Mila Jovovich was in it.
I don't think it's part of that like series. So,
No, this one definitely comes across as more horror based than
yeah,
fucking kill zombie based.
yeah. Those movies are a freaking fever dream.
Yeah.
It's also funny because I love the Resident Evil series. It's one of my favorite game series of all time. So
I haven't had a chance to play any of them, but I have seen a lot of gameplay for the newest one they came out with, Prequel. That was bad.
oh, I still need to play that. I haven't had a chance.
I haven't really had a chance to play anything new in a while. I'm kind of burnt out because I spent fucking hours upon hours on God of War Ragnarok. Like,
Yeah,
I a lot to come out though.
Now it looks fun. I've beaten God of War a few times, a few different builds. Ragnarok, 2018 and Ragnarok.
I just got to where I started repeating it over and over and over again and trying to find everything.
Yeah.
Still haven't found everything.
Ew.
Yeah, once I get to the point where I can beat the what the heck are they called? The green dudes.
Berserker.
Berserkers, yeah. Once you beat the Berserker King, there's like not much else to do in the game.
Is Gná more powerful or less powerful than the Berserkers? Or is she
I think the Berserker's more powerful. I know Gná was a pain in the butt, but I think the Berserkers were more powerful.
A couple times I faced her, she's definitely a bitch.
Yeah. Like, and sometimes it depends on the build. I remember my first build when I played it, I did a strength build, and I think I was able to beat the Berserker easier, but I couldn't beat Gná to save my life. Eventually I did. And I did kind of some other type of build, and it was completely the reverse. Like, the Berserker kicked my ass, but I beat Gná, like, right away.
I've seen a lot of people, they'll beat Gná or any of the Berserkers in like 2 or 3 moves. And I'm like, how long have you played the game that you have that much built up to be able to do that?
Yeah, I got to a point where my strength was like going so high that it wasn't even able to keep track of it anymore. Like it went above like the 499 or whatever it shows, and yeah.
So, Caden, we kind of dipped off into a bit of a tangent on video games.
Word?
Yeah, we just got finished talking about
Ragnarok? Yeah. I own it, but I've never played it.
Who would win in a fight, Frag or Kratos?
Kratos.
I don't know who the first one is.
He's from Invincible. He's like the main villain.
Yeah.
Is he like the king of the Viltrumites?
Yeah, he's like the Grand Regent.
Okay. And then who's the other dude that they sent who's like severely psychotic?
That's Conquest.
Conquest, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, the Viltrumite might be stronger, but I think Kratos is significantly more stubborn.
I think Kratos has more weapons that could kill him.
Kratos' power is he can kill things. He has the power to kill everything.
Efficiently. He's very efficient at it.
There's not much I could see Kratos struggling with. Maybe the Doomslayer.
That would be a fun fight.
Yeah.
Because Kratos has been thrown into hell many times and pulled his way back out.
Yeah, the Doomslayer did that in the newest game, too. He freaking died and brought himself back to life. Awkward silence. Hell yeah.
How'd that Taco Bell treat you?
Oh, man. I am sweating if you can't tell.
The meat sweats.
Yeah, no, that was another horror story in and of itself.
Weren't you just making fun of your brother for Taco Bell like a couple of days ago at Kansas party?
I don't
And
remember.
now, no, you're pretty sure you did. I think you were giving Dagan shit about it.
Well, I mean, myself just shit about it, so.
I
I didn't even eat Taco Bell. It's the craziest thing. We made homemade burritos.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm afraid, like, Slender Man's gonna come out of the closet right behind Adam right there. Just...
What's that closet? That's what we do.
Eye contact.
Don't ask why there's a computer chair in the kitchen.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I walk around my house naked sometimes. Only when people aren't home, though. Mm-hmm. Just
Prolonged eye contact.
yeah, I'm just gonna let that one sink in with y'all.
So what were we talking about when you walked away, Caden?
We had just gone over the Friday the 13th news. And we were going to get into, they are remaking A Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's right.
Yeah, rumor has
Didn't they just do a remake of it?
Yeah, in 2010.
Am I confused?
2010.
2010
was the last time we saw A Nightmare on Elm Street on the big screen.
Yes.
Okay, I think I might have seen a trailer or a teaser or something for it and thought that it was already out or something.
Yeah. I didn't like that remake. I don't know why. I just didn't.
I liked the remake. In my opinion, I think it's good, and I like a darker Freddy movie. The only thing that I didn't like is, it was usually like implied that he was a pedophile, but in the actual movie, they pretty much make it blatantly obvious that he is one.
Yeah, that was a big reason
They
why I
make
didn't
it
like it.
I didn't like that at all.
John looks like he wants to go talk to Freddy in his dreams right now.
Deep down, Freddy, John is Jack Arrow Haley in disguise.
Yeah.
I mean, he's acting up a bunch of shit. I gotta dick him down to calm him down.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
He's like, I got something you can wrap those claws around, boy.
That's great. You ain't gonna do nothing.
My anticipation for this Nightmare on Elm Street movie will 100% depend on who they cast.
Yeah, me too.
Danny DeVito as Freddy.
Oh yeah, 100%. So anyway, I just started slicing.
I have two people. I have two people who I would want to play Freddy. One, obviously, which is definitely not going to happen, but, we can always dream. Obviously Robert Englund, which is not going to happen, but we can always dream and pray that something could happen. But if I were to actually get somebody new, I would actually say have Jamie Bauer in the role.
Jamie Bauer, what was he in?
He was the main villain in Stranger Things.
Oh, Vecna?
I believe was his name.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because he did that voice, so I was like, that'd be kind of cool, but, that's my opinion. That's who I would want to have the role.
I think they should go super progressive and cast Nicki Minaj.
If they do that, I am done with Nightmare on Elm Street.
Megan Thee Stallion and have her do that fucking... It's her and She-Hulk.
Yeah, have her be twerking.
Dude, we should have a fucking Megan Fox as Freddy.
No, Megan Thee Stallion can play Freddy Krueger, and Megan Fox can be Jason. We can redo Freddy versus Jason with those two iterations of the character, right? And instead of fighting, they can just kiss. I love the awkward silence. That's great.
I'm just thinking about
Them kissing? Yeah, me too.
no. I'm not thinking about anybody kissing, but good guess.
And then the ultimate villain that is Taylor Swift.
I fucking hate Taylor Swift.
And then we need who are we gonna get to play Pinhead?
Taylor Swift.
I would honestly like to see David Howard Thornton in the role.
Yeah.
Be kind of cool.
In all honesty, though, like whenever it comes to casting Freddy, that's something like I couldn't name someone that I would prefer take the role, just because I mean Robert Englund is Freddy Krueger, you know, he's.
Yep.
And it's not like Jason where you can just put somebody behind a mask, or Michael Myers where you can just put somebody behind a mask. Freddy Krueger was Robert Englund, and that's hard to live up. Even the new guy, like he didn't do a bad job. I do think the movie could have been written a lot better, but
Jackie R. Haley was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. No, Jackie did a good job.
I mean, you can't top Robert Englund for that role.
No, and no matter how hard anyone tries, you know, if it's not Robert Englund, there's gonna be so many people who are not gonna accept it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know, we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do.
John, are you ready to get off of here? You look like you're about to fall asleep.
I'm getting there.
That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Who do you want to see play Freddy Krueger?
I think he's asking you, John.
Right here, let me just. I don't know.
They just better not cast somebody really fucking stupid for the role.
What about you, Adam? You got anyone you could see playing Freddy? Besides Danny DeVito, obviously.
Don't diss Danny DeVito.
I think Danny
As
DeVito
Freddy
is-
Krueger, absolutely, I would diss him as.
Nah.
Have Danny DeVito do the voice.
That would
Yeah.
be interesting.
Who's the Penguin? So in the
Yeah.
movie.
Speaking of the Penguin, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, I did not think that would have worked out as well as it did.
Oh, wait, the Penguin TV show?
On the Matt Reeves Batman. I haven't seen the Penguin TV show yet.
Oh, okay. I keep hearing that was good, but I thought that's what you're talking about.
Same.
Yeah, I always had the joke that Danny DeVito should play every role because I really don't know actors very well.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd, so I know plenty.
I think maybe if William Dafoe was younger.
Ooh. He knows how to play a good psychotic villain.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard for me to name younger actors these days that aren't like super serious.
I know that there was a petition going around to have Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler be Freddy, and I was like, if they cast either one of them, I was like, I can't see that.
I think Adam Sandler would be a no. Jim Carrey could possibly do it, but it would be very strange.
I feel like he did too much to his method acting.
Yeah.
It's one of his biggest things. He's so good because he method acts, but how many times has it almost driven him insane?
Yeah, he's gonna be like going to method acting to go after freaking to be Freddy Krueger, and he's gonna actually end up killing a few teenagers or some shit like that.
It's funny because I've heard this rumor going around, and not to be disrespectful to anyone, because I know someone like this could do a good job, but there was a rumor I was seeing going around 2 days ago. I don't know if anyone heard of it, but they were thinking of having a black person be Freddy Krueger, which I think that would be interesting. That would be something new at least.
It would be
new.
Yeah,
But-
no.
It would be new.
The optics of Freddy being black, I don't know how that would work for him.
I
I
mean,
mean, it'd be interesting.
even if they did, though, like there would be people talking about it. I mean, that's always a good way to get people talking
Oh,
about your
yeah.
project. You know,
Yeah.
people like the Critical Drinker and all them would throw a hissy fit no matter what. Like, even if the guy did a good job, they'd still be pissed.
Yeah.
A lot of people would be pissed for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. It really just depends on who they cast and how well they do it. Like, and that's it. There's not much more you can say about it.
Exactly.
But yeah, if they remade Hellraiser, who could you guys see playing Pinhead?
It'd be kind of a random pick because he's really old, but I would not mind seeing Toby. Oh my god, what the hell's his name? Is it Tobin Bell? I think is his name.
Oh yeah, I could see that kind of. Saul?
Be really cool.
Yeah.
What do you think about Nicholas Holt? He played Lex Luthor.
That would be an interesting choice.
Yeah, no, definitely. I could kind of see that too. He doesn't have enough comedic timing to be Freddy, but he could probably pull off Hellraiser if you give him the right script. Or Pinhead, not Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Hellraiser's the...
I think there's a lot of people who could take on a few horror villains, in my opinion. Like, there's so many I could think of who could take on horror villains.
Yeah.
Something tells me, I think with Nightmare on Elm Street, though, they're probably going to cast an unknown.
Maybe. I mean, we'll have to see how it goes. You got budget constraints too, so yeah, no.
It is under Paramount Pictures now, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I just pray they do this the right way.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens. Hmm. Trying to think of any other like horror related subject to talk about.
Oh, I got something we should totally bring up that I want y'all's opinion on. So they have officially canceled the Halloween TV show, and they're going to do another movie. Like, what's y'all's opinion on another Halloween movie? Especially since it was 6 years ago when the last Halloween film came out. Like, I don't know if y'all are very familiar with the franchise.
Didn't they run
much,
Michael
but...
Myers through a meat grinder in the last one?
Yes.
And he's Michael Myers.
Well, no, they plan to reboot it. They plan to reboot it again.
Oh my gosh. Can we
They
get like a
canceled the
new
TV.
serial killer that's not a reboot? I mean, I know we were just kind of like talking about Friday the 13th and that, but Michael Myers has been rebooted twice now.
Technically once, but in this, because the other one, I mean, yeah, it's a reboot sequel, but there was that. But the other thing that I saw in the horror news that also did kind of get my attention as well. Oh my god, what was that? I was just reading about it. Oh yeah. Like I said, not a lot of people probably know this, but for those who know, you know. The Terrifier franchise, the fourth film, has been getting in some trouble with lawsuits.
Yeah, I mean, you know my opinion on Terrifier. I'm not a big fan of that series.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's he getting into lawsuits for? Just
I don't remember if they even came out with them yet. I just know that they're facing lawsuits. I think it's because of some actors from the first film, but I could be so wrong.
that's always a shame to see. Someone who's probably got a lot of talent, getting to make 3 movies and all, and almost like the guy who made Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2, and then the 3 sucked. But
Don't talk about Reborn though, because Reborn was so bad.
I mean, yeah, they should have stopped after 2.
Yeah, and I met the guy who played the creeper, Jonathan Breck, at a convention years ago, and I even asked him about the fourth film, and obviously, he wasn't in the fourth film; it was somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that with horror films lately, I mean, there's not a lot of cool horror movies coming out at all lately, and
Resident
it
Evil.
kind of bums me out. Yeah, Resident Evil. Is
They got the
definitely
guy who
something
did
coming out.
Weapons to do the new Resident Evil movie. I'm super excited about that.
That could be an interesting thing.
Yeah. What else are they doing? I had something, but I forgot it. That's a reoccurring thing with me lately. I've been super pumped about this Korean movie coming out called The Colony, and it's made by the same guy who did Train to Busan.
That I did hear about. Honestly, Train to Busan was a pretty good movie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Train to Busan is like top 3 zombie movies of all time.
Train to
Oh,
Busan
yeah.
was my number one favorite horror movie in our list.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, no, that movie is so good. John looks like he's gonna fall over any second now.
Fuck you both.
It'll get better.
Yeah, no, Train to Busan, that director's, I mean, he's obviously really talented. I heard the sequel to Train to Busan wasn't that great, but I never got to see it, so I haven't really been able to form my own
I heard the
opinion on it.
same that it wasn't very good.
Yeah. What else is coming? I know they're doing the Resident Evil movie. They're making Evil Dead Wrath right now, which is going to be a prequel to all of it. So that should be interesting.
I'm curious about that. That should be interesting. Did you hear that they're planning to do a sequel to Nosferatu that came out in 2024?
You know, it's funny you should mention that movie. I was so excited about that movie because I like Robert Eggers.
Yeah.
I was disappointed when I watched it.
Really?
Yeah, because it was coming off of me reading the original Dracula novel.
Okay, well that might have something to do with it.
The books are always better than the movie.
Books are always better than the movies. Look at House of the Dragon.
I will say that I'm not gonna lie, something that I am very excited for, and because I'm a huge fan of the original film, but The Exorcist is getting a new movie here soon as well, and it's gonna be directed by Mike Flanagan.
I never saw the original.
I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see what he's going to do with it because he's done the Ouija movies. He did Doctor Sleep, and he did like Hush and stuff. I mean, I'm curious to see what he's going to do with The Exorcist. I really am very curious to see what he's going to do.
I'm just thinking about the Exorcist scene from Scary Movie 2, where James Woods walks in, sees the girl. Yeah, he walks in, sees the girl, and she's like, ah! And he goes, fuck this, and turns around and walks out. And the other priest was walking by, and was like, think of the child.
I'm not gonna lie as well. One of the other film franchises that, like I said, I'm a fan of because I'm a slasher guy as well. But the Scream franchise has been in some hot water due to what happened with the failing of 7. Because Scream 7 didn't do good at all.
Well, I mean, they got rid of some of their cast from the previous movies because of some political BS, and we're not going to get into politics over here.
No.
Yeah, everyone's entitled to their own
The thing
opinion
about
on that. I don't judge.
Yeah, Scream 7 for me, it was the AI bullshit they did in the movie. That I just no.
Yeah, I didn't see
it. Was so it was so nostalgia based for those who who know. If you know, you know. But it was basically a whole nostalgic thing.
Yeah. All right. Does anyone have any other like horror movie related news they want to add before?
I don't think anything horror related at all, apart from the fact that I heard a rumor about Jaws getting rebooted.
No, they better not.
No, that's what I'm saying. They better not either.
They gotta bring Bruce, the same puppet. They gotta bring him back.
Adam knows how I feel about that movie. They better not.
I'm about to say, we'll see what they do. If they do it, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, no, hell no. I can't. No.
It's only a matter of time.
I think, though, like I said, I mean, the things going on in the horror. I mean, one other thing, I guess, which, I mean, it's not horror, but it's horror adjacent. I mean, because, it can be scary depending on who you talk to, but should we maybe talk about, the upcoming Godzilla Minus Zero, is it called?
That was something I was going to bring up when we were talking about Michael Myers. That was the thing that slipped my mind. Michael Myers, during the original sequels, several of them kept changing the lore a little bit to where they would just ignore the previous sequels, and it was like the Millennium era of Godzilla, where it's like you get this one movie, and then it's a direct sequel to 1954, but then the next movie ignores that movie, but it's also a direct sequel to 1954, and so on and so on. And that's what Michael Myers was doing. Michael Myers did it first.
Yeah.
That was the comparison I was going to make. As far as Godzilla minus zero now, I'm actually super stoked about that one. Me and Adam did a huge review on -1.
We did, and it was very late, but it did come out.
Yeah, it came out 6 months after the movie came out?
It was like a year later.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm excited.
That's all the horror movie news that I know of that is happening right now.
They're also doing a Shin Godzilla 2.
I really am excited for that because I love Shin Godzilla, except for the... I like the monster stuff. I don't like the government stuff because it just takes up a huge chunk of the runtime.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular opinion on that. The 15 minutes Godzilla's actually in the movie is the best part.
Yeah.
All right. Has anyone got anything else before we let John go to bed?
No, I don't have anything else to add.
All right. Well, I'll end the horror movie discussion right there, and